Indian cricket at the moment is in the process of transition, and to make sure the process is smooth, the selectors need able replacements for different positions in the team lineup. And with that in mind, their focus will be on the Duleep Trophy, which started today in Bengaluru. With the new World Test Championship cycle beginning next month, the Duleep Trophy will be that platform for the red ball aspirants to showcase their skills and catch the eyes of the selectors. Some of the players to watch out for. Number one, Rinku Singh. At the age of 25 and coming off a tremendous IPL season for KKR with 474 runs at a strike rate touching 150, Rinku Singh is potentially looking at a career in India Blue in at least T20 eyes. But let's not forget his first-class pedigree in discussions around the talented left-handed batsman. Rinku was Uttar Pradesh's highest run getter in last season's Ranji Trophy and has a first-class batting average of 60 to go with a list A average of 53. Incredible. Number 2 position, we've got Abhimanyu Easwaran, the East Zone captain and the Bengal batsman. He's a consistent performer in domestic circles and for India. He debuted in 2013. Since then, he's amassed 6,556 runs from 87 first-class matches. And he will be eyeing some big games here to back his claim for a spot in India Whites. Number 3 is the young Sai Sudarshan, just 21 years old. This Tamil Nadu player has his teammate Ravichandran Ashwin as a major backer of his talent. And in a short span of time, he's racked up impressive numbers in all 3 formats of the game. Sai Sudarshan is indeed the brightest talent coming out of Tamil Nadu cricket, having made a top start to his List A career. He scored a century on Ranji Trophy debut and backed that up with success in the IPL this year. And that was highlighted by a superb 96 in the final for Gujarat Titans. Further success for South Zone in the Duleep Trophy could significantly push Sudarshan's case for higher honours in the years ahead. Then there is Washington Sundar, another South Zone squad member hoping to use this competition as a way back into India's Test squad. And that is all-rounder Washington Sundar. He is on a comeback trail from injury, an unlucky man. The 23-year-old who's played 35 T20Is, 16 ODIs and 4 Test matches for India recently returned to competitive cricket by the way of TNPL, and he will hope to make good progress during this domestic season to come back to India's squads across formats. Lastly, Shivam Mavi named captain of Central Zone for Duleep Trophy. Shivam Mavi, he finds himself at a very critical phase of his career. In 2018, after helping India under-19s win the Junior World Cup and then winning an IPL contract with KKR, Mavi actually seemed on the path to success. But a series of injuries proved a setback. But Mavi used the domestic circuit to make a solid comeback and do well for UP and in the IPL. And earlier this year, capped his India debut with 4 wickets in a T20I. This saw Mavi purchased for 6 crores by Gujarat Titans, who then oddly did not play him in a single match in the IPL. Was he injured? Maybe. With a new season ahead of him and having tasted success in an India jersey, Mavi must surely be hoping for a recall based on domestic performances. Okay, so these are the 5 names that we have put out, but there are others. There's Cheteshwar Pujara, who's gone back to the domestic grind. There is Suryakumar Yadav. There is Avesh Khan and a lot of other players. Let me start with Kushan. Then Kushan, starting with Duleep Trophy this season, how do you look at it? And how important is this season going to be, given that this is that transition phase in every position in that team lineup? Right now, you need options, you need replacements. How seriously will the selectors be taking this? Kushan? Okay, looks like we don't have Kushan's network, but Jamie, you want to answer that?
Yeah, look, I mean, a lot of players, and you mentioned 5 players. There are many players because look, you have a new WTC cycle starting right now. We've seen Umesh Yadav and Cheteshwar Pujara offloaded, but I feel along with the Test team, India's T20 team really needs to be reset. I think in a one-day World Cup year, things are on track, but it's from the red ball and the T20I perspective that a lot of players really need to get their act together. There are a lot of players. I mean, you mentioned someone like a Cheteshwar Pujara. There's a Suryakumar Yadav. Pujara, I'm not at all surprised that he's gone back to domestic cricket because he doesn't have an IPL contract. He does not play white ball cricket. He doesn't play T20 leagues. It's either playing for Sussex and county cricket or it's playing for Saurashtra. Surya Kumar Yadav Mehak, he to my mind had the option of being like, you know what, I don't have to play this. I'm very good at T20 eyes. I've probably done enough to remain in India's World Cup squad. And look, I've had a taste of Test cricket. Maybe it wasn't for me, but I'm very glad to see that someone like him has gone back and said, you know what, I'm going to play the Duleep Trophy. I was dropped from the Test team as well, but at this stage of my career, early 30s, I believe I have something to achieve. So there are a lot of players, either like you mentioned, Abhimanyu Ishwan has been in India's squad before, hasn't got a chance. In fact, he was bowled for a golden duck by Avesh Khan. What a great mark of confidence from Avesh Khan. Played for India, got trolled, got dropped. He got 2 wickets in a
Yeah.
couple overs. So there's enough players who've been on the fringe. You mentioned Washington Sundar. What a fantastic all-rounder he is. It's amazing to realize how successful his numbers actually are. But unfortunately, like Rohit Sharma, he's really injury prone. So let's hope in a one-day World Cup year and with the T20 World Cup 12 months from now, someone like Washington Sundar can really, do well this domestic season. Lots of players. I mean, every domestic season, we journalists write five to watch out for. This team will look to do so and so. But this is a slightly different year because of the transition phase that Indian cricket finds itself in.
Okay, time for us to wrap this up. But thank you, Jamie and Kushan Sakar, for joining us here. I'm completely out of time. I would have loved to get Kushan's reaction on this. There is also, there's so many other players who are going to be part of this Duleep Trophy, but maybe for another day. That's it from us. How do you like our programming? Do let us know in the comments section below. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.